Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
Excited to have the CEO of Red Laser Guide joining us here today. Joe Blanton's his name, and boy, oh boy, the work he's done as a wellness consultant and all his experience, what he's doing now to help so many of us with healing, age reversal, and so much more. Let me just start by saying hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. You're in Las Vegas, right?
Yes, I am.
Fantastic. So what time is it there?
It's 12:30 here.
Well, good afternoon to you. So excited to have you here. First and foremost, tell us a little bit about yourself and this company. This is amazing what you're doing. Pure Vibrance, right?
Correct. Pure Vibrance is the company I'm representing. I'm a distributor for them, what we call wellness consultant. And I've been with them for almost 15 years.
Wow.
And been on the health and wellness journey. I was born a blue baby, heart stopped beating, a major operation at 7 months old. So I grew up sick all the time as a child. Asthma, hay fever, sinuses, and tons of allergies. And in my mid-20s, when I got out of the Air Force here in Las Vegas, I was allergic to everything in the desert. And I healed all that holistically in about a year and a half, 2-year period. So I've been healthy ever since. No asthma, no hay fever, no sinus, no allergies. And then, so I've been on a path a long time. I came across the frequencies about 15 years ago, and I knew that was the bottom line to health and wellness. It's where you're vibrating.
And I was going to say, what are the frequencies? Explain that to us if you don't mind.
Well, let's go back to Nikola Tesla. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration.
Okay.
Well, if you want to find the secrets to your health and wellness, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Everything is energy vibrating at a frequency.
Got it.
So, like a healthy body vibrates 68 to 72 megahertz. Before you start having discomfort, disease, you have to bring your vibration down to 58 megahertz or lower before your body becomes a host for disease or discomfort.
Wow.
So what we've done is we use lasers. My favorite is the red and infrared laser. And we add additional frequencies to it using sacred geometry. And so your standard red laser has 10 frequencies for the musculoskeletal body. We add 1,635 more. And so we're red through infrared, but it's only the frequencies in the infrared spectrum that are optimal wellness frequencies for our body. Same like, it's like concentrated sunshine. So the way I look at it. A healthy muscle vibrates at a specific frequency. If it's hurting, it's vibrating lower than that.
Wow.
We infuse the optimal wellness frequency in, the body will always in turn to the higher frequency. And in doing that, I'll back up one step. The laser functions by activating the mitochondria. And all aging or all disease is too many dysfunctional mitochondria.
Wow.
So as soon as the red laser hits your body, okay, as soon as it hits your body, it activates the mitochondria. Mitochondria produce 30 to 35% more life force energy in 30 seconds because our body works at the speed of light. So does lasers, frequencies. And so in 30 seconds, you've got 30% more life force energy in your cells in that area and the blood flowing through that area. Next 30 seconds to a minute separates all your red blood cells into free flowing. Most people's blood is sticking together. So it separates into free flowing. Free flowing blood gives you better microcirculation and gives up more toxins and picks up more oxygen when it goes through the lungs. And that's what the body needs to stay healthy or to recover from anything, no matter what the label.
Well, and I read it works through clothing, through shoes, right? This red, oh my goodness.
Yeah. And it's regenerating the body. Helping the body regenerate itself is the best way to say it. It's like my eyes. I wore glasses for 52 years. I don't wear glasses anymore because I shined it directly into my eyes. And I drive day and night now with no glasses. I can see a golf ball 200 yards,
I
and
need
I
this.
can
I'm
read
46.
print.
I started losing my vision. It's downhill. You're kidding me. Your vision. I didn't know this was good for vision.
Yes. Yeah. I just put a video up on my YouTube channel of Tom Dongo at 82 years old. He was using a magnifying glass to try and read fine print. At 83 years old, he reads fine print with no glasses.
God bless. After how many treatments or how often, what is the
Uh,
process like?
in the video, Tom said he did it like 2 minutes a day, every day. I did it by going back and actually, I started doing health and wellness expos about 6 years ago, 7 years ago. And people would say, well, you can't shine that red laser in your eyes. And I'd go, well, I wouldn't shine anybody else's red laser in my eyes, but I know these frequencies are all coherent frequencies for optimal wellness of the body. And then I got to where I didn't need reading glasses anymore. So I kept demonstrating safety and got to where I didn't need daytime glasses. Kept demonstrating safety and got to where I didn't need nighttime glasses. And so, yeah, it's awesome. You give the body the frequencies it needs and get out of its way, and it can regenerate itself.
Oh my
So
goodness, this is
if you think about
amazing.
it, my
Yeah.
body had to render, my body had to regenerate my eyeball back to the original sphere for me to be able to see 20/20 with no glasses.
Now, what are doctors saying about this? Are they in disbelief or some are like, wow?
I've got a quote from a doctor saying, I've never seen an eye correct itself the way yours has.
Amazing. Oh, and this
And
is, oh my goodness. Wow, this is so exciting. There's so much I want to talk about. I was reading about your Super Saturday event in Las Vegas coming up, and we got, um, there's so much to talk about though. But before we continue to talk more about, Red Laser Guy and everything that it does, I want to know more about you. Tell me your background. Where did you grow up? And I know you mentioned you had some trouble. How did you get into this field? Explain this because did you go into the Air Force?
yes, yeah, I grew up on a
Oh
100-acre farm in Indiana.
my goodness, what a
Yeah.
background. Tell me.
It was a great way to grow up. Uh, and intuitively, when I was a freshman, I knew that I had to get out of Indiana. I had to get away from home. A great home life and everything, but there was a big world out there, and I wanted to see it. And everybody that had all the toys, had all the freedom, had the money, were all self-employed. They were their own boss. So I had a high school education. I graduated from high school 1 week. Next week, I signed up for the Air Force so I could get an electronic training and see the world. And then I got out of the Air Force 4 years later with an education in electronics and started my first business. And then I shifted over into construction because I didn't like, the first business. And that's been my theme my whole life. If it ain't fun, I don't do it. Okay. You got to be having fun. That's the key to success and health is having fun. Enjoying what you do. People think I work a lot, but I don't work at all because when you
Because
love
you
what you
love
do,
what you
you never have
do.
to go to work. And so I started a construction company in my garage. I grew it to 52 employees
Wow.
uh, and 18 vehicles on the road. Built my own commercial building here in Las Vegas. And the day I occupied that building, construction wasn't fun anymore. It was fun up until then. And so I sold
Wow.
the company and went into personal and professional development, doing firewalks and board breaks and leadership training out in the mountains, stuff like that. And that was fun for about 8 or 9 years. And then I shifted into network marketing and holistic and, nutrition, things like that. And that kept me going until I came across the frequencies. And then it was like I dropped everything else and started working with the lasers. And
And how did you discover this? Tell me the initial, how did you discover this? Who did you meet? Who did you, yeah, I want to hear how you found this all out. This is fascinating.
well, being in the industry full time, I
Yeah.
had people were constantly approaching me, wanting me to work with their product and help them and stuff like that in nutrition. And when the guy showed up with a laser, it was like, now this got my attention because it demonstrates. I mean, I can take a glass of water and change the taste of the water in 30 seconds, taste or the texture. And I do that demonstration when I'm doing health and wellness expos. When people bring their water in, I'll ask them to take a taste of it for taste and texture. And then I'll laser it for 30 seconds and ask them to taste it again. 95% of them can taste the difference either in texture or in taste. And it really, it'll make a $5 bottle of red wine taste like a $100 bottle of red wine in 15 to 20 seconds. So
Just by changing the frequency with the laser, with
correct.
the molecules, with the, I'm trying to remember all the words. Mitochondria.
Correct. Good job.
Thank you, thank you.
So what we do is we add about 30% life force energy into the water molecules. We neutralize the toxins, and then that takes the surface tension off the water molecule, and that makes the water wetter to where it hydrates your body better. And so that's one of the keys to life is water. Dehydration is the number one cause of people's problems. And so we got to get hydrated. And so we help people get and stay hydrated. And then we have a second product called Replenish Love. We just introduced it last May. And it's actually providing minerals and vitamins through the skin directly into the blood in 26 seconds and assimilated right into the cells. And so the AO scans and the cytoscans and the different electronic testing we've done shows the biological age coming back in just in, 30 days to 45, 90 days, you see an amazing change in the biological health of the body.
Oh my goodness. So I know we talked about water. Then I was reading for injury, for even pets, for prevention of to getting hurt. I mean, there's personal care. There's so many benefits of this, and I want to hear about them all. But at this time, I just need you to remind everyone how we can reach out to you. Could you share the website, the phone number, any social media pages before we continue?
Yes, yeah, Joe Blanton, and it's redlaserguy.com. That'll take you to the corporate website, and my name and phone number and email address will be in the upper left-hand corner. And then I have a YouTube channel, youtube.com at the Red Laser Guy. So just at the Red Laser Guy. We'll
And
take
there's
it there.
and there's 3 different lasers that people can purchase?
Yes, we have the red and infrared, which is for the musculoskeletal body. We have a green laser for internal organ systems of the body, and then a blue-violet laser that is antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial.
And which was the one that you used for your eyes? Just curious.
Red only in the eyes. Our red and infrared laser only in the eyes.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow. 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 Okay. There's just still so much more to you. And all your notes and everything that you sent, I've read them all, and I'm just in shock because we're talking about self-healing, age reversal, and you can actually demonstrate results in 30 seconds and relief in 2 to 3 minutes. Seriously?
Yeah. Yeah. When I do expos in 3 to 5, 6 minutes, I get people out of pain, more flexibility, headaches go away. It's because pain is lack of oxygen on a cellular level. And the first thing we do is bring in more oxygen because of the better microcirculation, more oxygen going through the lungs, picks up more oxygen. And so that's why we can demonstrate the reduction in pain and stiffness. But everything, the healthier you are, the more flexible, the limber, balance, everything works great. And when you start lowering your vibration, you start getting stiffer, so it's like the death cycle starts at 25 megahertz. That's when you get real stiff. Okay. And so it's all about keeping our vibration high, raising our vibration, and then the body will do the rest. But we need nutrition and we need to detox, and our products help do all of that. We actually make our own water for all of our lotions. Our lotions are toxic free and edible.
Well, yeah,
And
there's more to just the lasers because I was looking at your packages and all, and then there's also these different products.
correct.
These, I don't know if they're lotions, they're tinctures, there's so much. Pendants,
Serums. Yeah, they're like
serums, that's the word.
serums and lotions together. And all of them are toxic free and edible
Wow.
with added frequencies. And so the Replenish Love has, there's a Bovis energy measurement that they use in Europe. And the Bovis energy for healthy body is like 16,000. Our Replenish Love has a Bovis energy of over 5 million. And that happens because of the water we use. Our water goes through like 7 steps. And it's like you got dead water comes out of your faucet. Okay. And then what we do is structure it and microcluster it, energize it. And there's 3 or 4 other steps that we do. So we actually take the octane rating, like if you compare it to gas, you've got regular gas, you got premium, and you got jet fuel. Well, we're way past jet fuel in the water area. And that's the water we actually use to blend all of our products. That's why it takes it right through the skin, right into the blood, and right into the cells. And then the body has the energy it needs, the oxygen it needs, the nutrition it needs, and it starts to detox itself because we've got to get the toxins out of the body. And all of our products help the body do that. And the
Wow.
body does all the work. All we do is, put some lotion on or shine the laser in our face. And
Now, how long does the laser last? Like, is it only good for a month, for a year? Like, is there like a time limit?
2 AAA batteries, and it just keeps going.
Wow.
My first one lasted like 5.5 years before the button collapsed or you turn it on.
Yeah.
And 30 seconds for water and food is all you energize it. The body is like 3 minutes. If
Okay.
if it's the
Certain parts of
brain,
the body, like you have to put on each part for a certain amount of time?
well, 2 to 3 minutes anywhere on the body. And then because you're also energizing the blood flowing through that area. And our blood
Okay.
circulates 2 or 3 times a minute through a healthy body.
Okay.
So you may be shining it on your chest or on your shoulder, but the blood going through there 2 or 3 times a minute starts to benefit the whole body. It's pretty fascinating. It's
Oh my gosh.
fascinating.
And I even read a testimonial here on the site from Robin. It says, I get the best effect of this product when applied to the bottom of my feet and navel before sleeping. I sleep more soundly, getting up less for pee breaks. My body temperature stays more balanced. I feel clearer in the morning. Sleep is better. I can focus longer and deeper. Really need magnesium now. I'm out of the product. Do we get any more? This is Replenish Love. I mean, this is just part of this is the anti-aging age reversal serum, right? There's
Yeah,
wow.
it's a whole age reversal system. All of our products raise the vibration, and then the body, reverses itself because it builds healthier proteins, extends telomeres. The body.
Telomeres. I've heard a lot about telomeres. That's right. That's
Mhm.
how we can determine approximately how long we're going to live, right? It's I don't know the exact term, but you can actually send your blood somewhere to find out the length of your telomeres.
Correct. Yeah. And so
So
I
this
just,
has the studies finding that it's increasing our telomeres, our length,
mhm. Yes. Anytime you relax the body, you build healthier proteins and help the body continue to have longer telomeres because stress is what tears everything apart. And so all of our products de-stress the body in seconds and minutes.
wow. Then there's pendants, there's discs, there's people talking about, there's so many different things that you offer. So since it's our first 30-minute show together, what else did you want to share for today? My goodness, there is a lot. I just want to urge everyone to please, go to your website. That's super important. Redlaserguy.com. Let's continue, Joe. What else is in store for us and our listeners and viewers here today?
Well, the on a new injury, it's cellular repair in the moment. If somebody sprains an ankle, it starts to swell and turn purple. If you get on it right away with the red laser, you can physically watch most of the swelling go back down and purple recede. I've got a video showing where I cut my foot and I got on it right away with the red laser, and it was like 1.5 inch long cut on the bottom of my foot. and it stopped the bleeding in 6 minutes. 12 minutes later, you can see it starting to stitch back together. I put Band-Aids on it, put our frequency disc on the bottom of my foot, put my sock on, went back to work. And the second day, there's no scab, there's no swelling, it's healing up, and I never stopped walking on it because cellular repair in the moment, the body had immediately what it needed to start repairing, and healing itself. It's pretty fascinating. I got
Oh,
lots of stories like that. So
wow.
the whole downtime was like 33 minutes and I was back working again because I cut. Most people would have gone to the hospital and got stitches or,
Yes.
don't have to do that here.
Oh my goodness. This
So,
is okay. How come I haven't heard about this before? This needs to be, I mean, I know you're internationally known here, but we need to get this word out here. I mean, and
yeah, to get the word out.
it's worldwide, right?
Correct. There's some countries we can't ship into because they seem to lose everything. People don't get their products. But most countries we can ship into.
Now, can you buy just the lasers or do they have to come in packages? I'm trying to find out on your website because there's so many
Yeah.
things that you offer. Could you share a little bit of that?
Yeah, the products are all available independently. And then
Yeah.
for first-time customers, we have discounted retail packages, discounted 40 to 60%. And so that's the best way to get started is you're saving, it's still like on the laser normally is $299.
Okay.
Uh, and as the basic package is still $299, but you get a laser, you get one of our basic pendants, which brings the body out of fight or flight into relax and heal. You get some of the Replenish Love, some of the Citrus Silk, some of the Mint Matrix. You get a great start on our age reversal system.
Wow. And what about like for kids? I have a 7 and 9 year old. We're always getting hurt and injured. You're telling me like if they're getting if they have a cut, I would put the laser on their cut for just 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah. On a cut, normally it takes a little longer. Again, it's a
Okay.
brand new injury, but
Yeah.
they'll actually come and ask for the laser very quickly because
Well,
of
my
the
son has he's only 9. He plays football and his neck has been bothering him since last year. Took him to the doctor, the therapy, nothing works. And now he's cracking his neck every morning, which disturbs me. But I'm wondering that this, I mean, wow, it could be used for
yeah.
your joints, you said, anywhere, your bones, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
And then,
laser's neck 3 times, laser's neck for about 3 minutes at a time, 3 or 4 times a day.
okay.
Uh, and then we have the 3.5 inch frequency disc. He can sleep on that at night and his neck will be great in the next day.
Wow. Because he's 9. And the only other option was take him to the chiropractor. And I didn't do that yet. But I'm like,
Mhm.
wow. But then I also read on your site, hold on, for pets, it's helping pets too. I mean, we got 3 cats. Tell us about the same lasers helping animals too. Tell us more about that as well, Joe.
Yeah, well, a muscle is the frequency that creates a muscle in a human is the same frequency it creates a muscle in an animal. Very little variation. And so all of our products help animals also to raise their vibration. It's like an older dog uh, where they're starting to get stiff and not move around as much. You laser them a few times, laser their water, laser their food, and they'll turn into a puppy. They'll start running around again. Because again, in 30 seconds, they get 30% more life force energy, better microcirculation, more oxygen, and more detoxing. And that's the key to health and wellness is, you know,
Amazing. Well, we're almost out of time. In our last, few minutes together, what do you want to make sure we get across to our listeners? I mean, we could, oh my goodness. I mean, there's so much information in this, and we could have so many shows on this. And I would love to hear some more client stories of how, you're helping people.
but the beauty is it's a system. And so all you have to do is it's called self-care for self-healing. You buy the products, you wear the products, you use the lotions and use the lasers on yourself, your friends, your family. And then the body starts to raise its vibration and heals itself. The body has to do the healing. None of our
Yeah.
products heal anything, but then drugs don't heal, doctors don't heal, surgery don't heal. If you do a surgery, the body still has to heal the incision and everything and the whole deal. So the body's always the one that has to heal. And we help the body stay hydrated, We just help the body raise its frequency consistently,
Wow.
quickly, because it works at the speed of light. And so, yeah, I've got tons of stories of, people that are enjoying life again. I watch too many people as they age. It's like I got two brothers and a sister, and none of them are having near as much fun as I am because they
Wow.
don't have their health. My health is my greatest asset. And with my health, life's a lot of fun. I can play, I can do whatever I want. But when I start losing my health, life is not as much fun. And I watch too many people like my mom just exist for the last 10 years. Wasn't really living, just hanging around the farmhouse. Didn't have the energy or the mobility anymore to go out and play. And I'm
Ah.
all about playing. And if it ain't fun, I ain't doing it.
Oh my goodness. Well, this is amazing. I'm so excited to meet you, and I hope our listeners do reach out again. The Pure Vibrance Red Infrared Revitalizer. You said it's a biophotonic crystalline class 2 cold laser with, hold on, 1635 added proprietary human blueprint frequencies infused into red laser light via 0 point technology. That's so technical. But the truth is, it's working and it works. And
Truth
oh
is,
my goodness,
yeah.
the rave reviews. Go online, the website. And what is your YouTube channel again?
YouTube is youtube.com/ at the red laser guy.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And oh my
And then
goodness, there's so many
red,
benefits to this. And Joe, how did you want to leave off today for your listeners?
just give me a call. Let me know how I can help you, help yourself, help your body heal itself naturally. And
Oh
that's,
my goodness.
I'm here to help coach you and explain and answer your questions. And then, the ball's in your court at that point. I just want to introduce everybody to the products. And I've actually used these products remotely over the phone and over Zoom before also.
Oh my
But
goodness.
our whole focus is to people to have the tools themselves. It's like when your son hurt his neck. If you'd had the red laser right there at that point, his neck would have been fine the next day.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for this. Are we talking again soon?
Don't know yet. We'll
Oh,
have
well,
to.
I hope so. I hope you're back because this is so informative and you're clearly have an amazing product out there that's helping millions. Oh my goodness. And just quickly before we go, what's happening on Saturday in Las Vegas, the Super Saturdays? What is that? I read about your upcoming event.
The Super Saturdays are where we introduce new products and do a lot of training on using the products and helping market the products. So,
Amazing. One
yeah.
more time, tell us the best form of contact, Joe.
Redlaserguy.com. My phone number's there, my email address, everything's there.
Oh my goodness.
Redlaserguy.com. And
Oh
then
my goodness. All
check
right.
out
Well,
the YouTube channel.
oh, this is fascinating, Joe. Pleasure getting to know you. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope we connect again. Thank you for
I
helping
hope
so
so
many
too.
people.
All
Look
right.
at you and your eyes. I can't believe your eyes. Amazing. These are amazing stories, guys. Please check out the website,
Yeah.
redlaserguy.com. Get your lasers, get your products,
Yeah.
and get started to feeling better. Live that life that you deserve. Increase those telomeres, right?
Yes. Yeah. And, the other thing is I just had a scan done last week. According to the calendar, I'm 76 years old in September. Biologically, I'm 38 to 42. And
God
so
bless
that's
you.
why
You're younger than me. I'm
I,
46. It probably says I'm like 86. All right. I need your help, Joe. Thank you so much. You have a great
all
day,
right.
okay?
Are you looking for even more of the podcasts and hosts that you love? The Podcast Business News Network is proud to announce that you now have even more ways to listen live. Check out the MyTuner Radio, online radio box, and Simple Radio apps on iOS and Android, or find us online. Search for Business News Network on mytuner-radio.com or search Podcast Business News Network on streama.com and onlineradiobox.com/US. Take your podcast on the go and don't miss a minute of the action.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers.
Day-to-day simple tasks can become pretty daunting.
I have to carry my chair up 2 flights of steps or have somebody do it for me.
What scares me the most is just the falling.
When I'm struggling with my house, I think, to have that one great barrier just knocked down, it's crucial.
Home for Our Troops is a wonderful nonprofit that builds a
mortgage-free, fully adaptive, handicap-accessible house.
And there's no catch.
It'll be our very first home that we've ever owned. This is a game changer.
This is where your life begins again.
We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Because of you, everything's going to be okay.